Ladies and gentlemen, this catchweight contest, a special return match from the bout at Brent Town Hall. It's over 6 5-minute rounds, 2 falls, 2 submissions, or a knockout to decide the winner. Introducing on my left in the red corner, from Manchester, the Mean Machine, the heavy middleweight champion, Rollerball Rocco. And on my right in the blue corner, Super Destroyer Pete Roberts.
Super Destroyer Pete Roberts, there he is, dressed exactly as he was dressed when he got the name of Super Destroyer when he was out in Japan with the American tag teams. And he's got a weight advantage here this afternoon over Mark Rocco of Manchester, the heavy middleweight champion of Great Britain. There's his belt. It's a return bout. They met first at the Wembley Town Hall a few months back.
Round 1.
Let's see if there's a result this time. 6 rounds of 5 minutes each. 2 falls to decide the bout. Referee Dave Reese. Pretty easily to identify these two. Rocco with the stars all over him and his name down the side. Dark hair and dark strip will show up from practically any other angle you can get, I should think.
Nope. Rocco.
Rocco cannot stand in action. He simply cannot stand being held on the canvas like that. He's an all-action wrestler, and he must be standing for his moves to really succeed. Good wrestler's bridge there. Powerful neck muscles for that. Double-handed interlock, started by Roberts, but Rocco seems to be getting back at him with it. And he's got the wrist lever on now, double-handed. Roberts rolls out in order to release the pressure on that wrist. Then Rocco gets him in the backhand. And he rolls out again nicely. Double wrist lock Rocco. Still the double wrist lock is there. Great high hip throw, but the wrist lock is still on. Turns out superbly, doesn't he, from Holmes? It was unlucky he hadn't got enough room there to continue the counter. Side headlock now, Rocco. Side head chanceries, the other side. Little loose side head chancery, really forcing the head around towards him. And eventually the throw, but not releasing. Headlock is there, but the triangle isn't. Rocco with one elbow protection on today. Of course, Roberts with his usual pair. Side head chancery. Roberts wins out of that, but he doesn't hold it. He tries to get a grapevine on, misses that too. Still got the head. Arm in a backhand is the only thing he'll get from this, I think. If he gets it that far. Lever at the moment. Rocco complained about that. Thought he would. Nice turn into a backhammer. A minute to go in round 1. Gosh. Arm lock there. Rocco's right over the top to get out of this. He often uses the referee's shoulder if the ref comes near enough. But he does it without this time. Nice turn of the tables, but it didn't last long. Out of the head scissors. And Rocco already showing his tremendous agility as early as round 1. Against one of the fastest heavyweights in the game today. Shape of Pete Roberts. Just 12 seconds to go now. Well, Rocco, for some reason, wants to get at Roberts. Roberts stepped back immediately the bell went, and must have noticed that. Directly he heard the bell, he stepped right out of the hold and released his man immediately. Rocco, for some reason, furious about it. I don't know why. Anyway, there's 5 to go yet.
Seconds away, round 2.
Round 2. Roberts on the left there. Lighter strip. Remember, he has almost a 2-stone weight advantage in this bout. Pete Roberts. 15-3. Rocco at 13-4. And Rocco, not one to be frightened by any weight disadvantages. He'll go straight in just as hard as he always does. Once he does it fairly. Vicious looking face bar there, which Roberts managed to grab the wrist from, get the finger interlock. And in a position for the straight arm lift. And pulled back by the hair. And the referee spotted it and is trying to get them to break. He's trying to break Rocco for that hair pull. Got the hold unfairly, therefore a break is called for. There's the body check with Pete Roberts. I don't think he's wise to try it. Reaching for a full Nelson, but Roberts too quick for him. Oh, great swinging uppercut there by Roberts. Oh, and it's Roberts going in with a hair pull this time. He's taken about enough from Rocco, he says. Let's have a go ourselves. Roberts losing one of his elbow protectors. And Rocco sliding them. Roberts along, probably with his eye near the rope if he can. Yes, it was. Oh, this is going to be a tough bout, this one. Into the hand. Rocco up quickly. Not quite so quickly this time. Says you're waiting for a double chop, you'll get it. Yes. Again, the single finger interlock agreed to by both men. And it's a double wrist lock backhammer position to Rocco. But he's just not tall enough to make it stand, I don't think. So it'll be a ropes break again, if the referee can get him to break. Full Nelson Rocco. Yes, the butt caught him, and the knee caught him too. Pete Roberts, most unlike Pete Roberts this. Grabbing the hair. Final reminder, I think, by the referee. Oh, beautiful throw by Roberts from that wrist lever. Into the head scissors. The figure 4 head scissors with the right instep behind the left calf. Just 1 minute to go, round 2. Roberts really determined to hold this head scissors on. That figure 4 position, very tricky to break, of course. If he shows a sign of breaking it, Roberts will come down and lay it on him harder. But Rocco, I think, using his teeth there. Yes, he was using his teeth there. That's why Roberts released. The referee, not absolutely certain of it, but pretty suspicious because he couldn't really see that properly, but it looked awfully like Rocco using his teeth to get out of that hold. 10 seconds. The bell goes on a beautiful posting to Pete Roberts, but Rocco came back after the bell, as he's liable to do, and he's still beefing. Pete Roberts sweating much more profusely than his opponent, in fact, although he's got a 2-stone weight advantage almost. But I think he's in command of the situation all right.
Taking away, round 3.
Round 3, 4 rounds to go, and still no score in this catchweight contest. Rocco versus Roberts.
No, referee, no.
Rocco with the back hammer now on Roberts. Face down on the canvas. Reaching for the opposite arm. Holding the back hammer on with his right knee. Forcing his man over back to canvas if he can. And at least he's in a position to pin him. Yes, there he is. Can't see him holding Roberts down that easy. Not as early as round 3. Yes, well, he's really asking for it, doing that in front of the ref. Right in front of the referee. Yes, the knee came across, and the follow-up just a little bit too strong and too late. I'm very surprised that didn't get him a public warning. I'm sure there's one coming in a second. If he doesn't release his man, and he's got it. Asked for it.
The referee gives Rocco his first public warning.
And a headbutt to the head with his man lying on the canvas. And I don't think Dave Reese is going to allow too much of that. Well, whether that was a punch or not, hard to see, but the referee very suspicious of it. We were all blindsided of him. That was the heat of the hand by Roberts, but it certainly wasn't by Rocco. It's still Roberts using the hair too much. Very unusual for him, this. I suppose the referee is saying 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, but nicely in for a side head transfer, but just as he got it, Roberts came in with that knee. Beautiful timed. Well, I thought this might develop into a a real all-action wrestling bout, but I'm afraid he's even going to develop beyond the wrestling in a minute. Nicely, headlock and stranglehold to Roberts. Roberts from Chatham now. He resides in Chatham, formerly of Birmingham. Couple of minutes to go, round 3. Still not much sign of any scoring. One public warning against Rocco. And Roberts a bit lucky to get away without one on a couple of occasions too. Well, that's all after the move is finished and after the break. Nice leg grab by Rocco. It was quick on that one. That's the way to get rid of a leg grab. 1 minute to go, and Mark Rocco gets back in the ring very stylishly and continues hard all-action stuff against the heavier man, which you've got to hand it to him for. Oh, Roberts reaching too late for that one. Half a minute to go now. Rocco to the side headlock and a cross buttock. Oh, just 10 seconds to go. And I think the bell will save Roberts having to worry too much about this one. In fact, Rocco was very nearly out of trouble without the help of the bell then. So Pete Roberts' turn to walk around, get back in the ring again. A little breather outside the ropes. Halfway through the bout, still no score. One public warning against his opponent, but Pete Roberts clear of them so far. There is Mark Rocco.
Taken away, round 4.
Round 4, 3 to go. No score. And Mark Rocco complaining to the referee as always about something or other. Mark Rocco, who learnt his wrestling from his own father, of course. I'm sure the older grappling fans will remember the very famous heavyweight Mr. 5x5, Jim Hussey. Well, that's Mark Rocco's father, who's now running a pub in the Manchester area. Oh, beautiful body check off the ropes. And another one, but this time Rocco saw it coming, and the follow-up. A little bit late, but the referee lets it go with just a quiet warning. Great posting by Rocco. 16 stone, almost. He's 15 and a half. He's throwing around there. Very good. Oh, where did that land? Just above the knee on the left thigh there, I think. Enough to worry Roberts. And he thinks he's weakened him enough to go in for a slam, but a slam on the top rope. Again, Rocco going in with a body slam, and this time he still doesn't follow it down. He's going up for the top rope to get some height, and the cross press is from a height, but it doesn't do him much good. He landed too low down, for which he gets a public warning anyway.
Mark Rocco, his second and final public warning.
Far too late after the move had been completed and he'd released. He tried another attack. And Rocco doing well at the moment. Roberts a little bit of trouble at at this particular time. Going in for a single leg Boston now, Rocco. Yes. 2 no's, and the third one a yes. Just over 2 minutes, 2 minutes 15 seconds into round 4. And it's the first submission to Mark Rocco.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 2 minutes 15 seconds of round 4, with a single leg Boston Crab, the opening submission goes to Rollerball Rocco.
Yes, and a good one it was too. When he does go use his speed and agility legally, he does extremely well. It's pure wrestling. I don't know why he doesn't keep to it.
Thanks for the leg. Round 5.
Pete Roberts has got to go because there's the bell to start round 5. For the last 2 rounds, he's 1 submission down. He's trailing. And Rocco doing extremely well, the heavy middleweight champion of Great Britain, against a heavyweight, Pete Roberts. Roberts, who's probably the most traveled, one of the most traveled heavyweights in the country. Takes a flyer outside the ring. He's doing some more traveling. He's been to Japan twice recently, in Korea. And I think Rocco's just about had his time if he continues that sort of treatment. 2 public warnings against him already, even though he's leading by that 1 submission. He's going to ruin his chances. And I'm sure that Pete Roberts won't want to win this on a disqualification. I should think Rocco's very near it if he doesn't behave himself now. Yes. Rollerball. This time Roberts waits for him. Gets the half Nelson. Get the hair. And slams the head down. Roberts has had enough. He's taking enough of this man. He's dishing out some now.
1, 2, 3,
Leg grab by Rocco to settle things down if he can. Slow it up a bit. Just as Roberts is getting on top. And he's got the Roberts left leg locked in there. Pretty handy. And Roberts from that angle can't really get a forearm in. That's quite illegal. On top bottom rope. The referee trying to stop him, and Rocco comes out of the ring. Almost lands on the bell. But he manages to hold onto the top rope and save himself then. And probably save the timekeeper along with him. Pouring with sweat, Roberts now in trouble. He's trailing by that 1 submission to nothing. His left leg is worrying him, obviously. Rocco knows it. Will go straight for it if he can. Yes, going down to the left leg immediately. But more illegal use of the ropes. And the crowd screaming at the referee to send Rocco packing. But there's a couple of minutes to go in this 5th round, the penultimate round. Even Rocco's slowing down now a little bit. Oh yes, that pull-on body check. Roberts good at that. Now the left all over the top. And the drop. And it just depends how he landed, Rocco. But Roberts goes over the top and completes the cross press. And very nearly the equalizing fall. The second one surely quite unnecessary. And if he follows it up with another, Dave Reese is liable to send him packing. And Roberts caught him. And trying the cross press again. No. Rocco's hand goes out, clutches the bottom rope. Just a minute to go now. And both men through the rope, so it's got to be a break. Rocco does take a few risks, doesn't he? 2 public warnings against him, and he still can't resist the illegal use of the ropes and all kinds of rule bending. He is giving away a couple of stone, of course, nearly, and he doesn't think it's worth it, I suppose. Grapevine now to Rocco, near arm lever.
Come on. Come on. Hey, Robert. Come on.
Rocco in command at the moment with 8 seconds to go. No, it's too late. No, it's too late to go in on that one. He cannot resist it, can he? Why is it that Mark Rocco cannot resist that move after the break? Whether it's been a break, an ordered break from ropes, or whether he's just released the hold that he had and he's left his man on the deck, he cannot resist following it up just once more. He's got him 2 public warnings already, and it's liable to get him the 3rd, which means disqualification if he continues it. 1 round to go, round 6, and still Rocco leading.
Seconds away, 6th and final round.
Now, can Roberts come back in this and make it a draw? It's too late for him to win unless he does a knockout job on Rocco, which is going to be tricky, because he can take any punishment, this man. And this man's on the ropes now, surely. Oh, nicely dodged out of the way there, Roberts. Well, it's difficult to see who's doing what to whom there. And he's out, landing on the apron with his back. Such a tough fellow, though. He won't worry much about that. Doesn't re-enter the ring quite so stylishly as usual, though. Oh, that really caught him in that forearm. And Rocco's still leading by that 1 submission, although 2 public warnings against him. Can he get the 1 more to make this a win for him? And he went down, landed wrongly for him, completely wrongly. So it wasn't worth it. And it's Roberts now, surely has got a chance with that weakened left arm. The hand, I think, or the arm anyway, and Roberts noticed it. And the reverse posting. Roberts just turned his man on the way to the posting. Oh, fire. Beautiful backdrop by Roberts. The punishment this man Rocco takes. And he still follows it up with a cross press. And it's part of the same move according to the referee. Yes, he's allowed it. And Roberts, Pete Roberts, in 2 minutes, 5 seconds, gets the equalizing fall to make it a draw with just under 3 minutes to go in the bout.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 2 minutes, 5 seconds of the 6th and final round, the equalizing fall to Super Destroyer Pete Roberts. Result of this contest, each man having 1 fall, the result, a draw.
Thank you, George Mitchell. And with that draw in the final round going almost the distance, a draw then, Pete Roberts just making the equalizer in the last round. It's goodbye from all of us here at Solihull. Have a good time. Till next time.